Pretend you are nowhere but here. These are facts. The ice is gone. The earth is warmer. And most of the things you know will be dead in 11 years. Focus on moving on. Focus on changing. Focus on surviving. Focus on adapting. Focus on dying. Yeah. Consider soft nihilism, cosmic pessimism. Yeah. Consider that everything you know could be a video game. Yeah. Consider that art objects are always treated better than art people. Yeah. Consider states, dimensions, evolutions, prophecies, a future that tastes of aluminum and ash. Yeah. Consider that windows are also mirrors. Yeah. Consider that in the future everyone you kiss will have a bitter tongue. Yeah. Thoughts? Windows, mirrors in the meantime, dream time, information. Cosmology, the harvesting of eyeballs, attention, response, feeling. Once more with feeling. How are you feeling? Yeah. The extent of exhaustion editing yourself in real time, cloaking yourself in Realtree, filter, scan, sort and select. Your customizable libido. Your customizable logic. Your customizable geography. Image producing, pitching, phishing, scamming, chain liking, chain smoking, chain linking, chain blocking, mansplaining, twitching, tweeting, toasting, processing, pixel pimping, circulating anonymously, proliferating, walking through human bodies, the here we go again of swiping right on safe spaces. Annoyed by the repetition of last century's problems, 3000 score want God, a big God, the greatest God, the best God, a really good God. Before, 7500 score, but less strong, not strong enough, kind of weak. Wanting me were for facade and wave of past, present, no future, mind killer. No fear, missing out, no FOMO. Keep this wave away the wounds of old wars, a century of people who remain in pain watching available English. A dead Polish romantic, he says to me, processed by possessing my fingertips while I sleep from beyond. A nation like lava on top is hard and hideous, but its internal fire cannot be extinguished by 100 years of coldness. So let's spit on the crust and go down to the precarity. What are you doing? What is it exactly that you are doing? What is it that you're doing here? I was wondering if you could tell me what exactly it is that you're doing. Could you tell me what you're doing? Can you explain to me what you're doing? Have you been wondering what you're doing? I've been contemplating why this is what you're doing. Is there a way for you to explain to me what exactly it is that you're doing? How's it going with what you're doing? Could you share with the room what exactly it is that you're doing? Another dead person said to me that dead people receive more flowers than the living because regret is stronger than gratitude. Si tu pars maintenant on a terrace in Paris, my disappointment is irrelevant. There's no pageant to perform. On Earth imparted each ecosystemic disaster of blank ideologies of exchange. A person can never really be taught allegiance to authority. Why do they deserve our allegiance anyway? Simultaneous synchronicity of individual experience contains disparate markers for individual experiencing. The experiencing of inner temporality, mediated and recorded by a flux of us. We, being maintained and made by machines, dictate the why and when of market, media, and monopoly. The human time is a truth, while transhumanism is a lie. The essential hypothesis is false. The body must evolve through effort, through physicality. Is a computer a machine? Is a computer a computer? Is a computer a consciousness? A machine, a computer, or a consciousness? Beyond the eschaton, an omniscient palm concluding body into the wealth of earth intelligence, do you base your contact on what you recognize as useful? The most useful thing is to repudiate, so we repudiate everything. Everything? No. Everything. Everything with indescribable composure and promiscuous research methodology. Shout out to the victims. A 35-year-old is dead. He had such promise. He had a 1 in 5 chance of dying of a heroin overdose. A poet. He had a 1 in 5 chance of dying from a gunshot. A patriot. He had a 1 in 5 chance of being sexually abused. A nice guy. So 2 out of 5 ain't bad. 40% chances fulfilled. Limerence via digital spaces. Person 1 says something. Person 2 says something too. Person 3 says something witty. Rebuttal, caveat, and claim. Person 1, 2, and 3 are all independently autonomous in authorship. They are all authors of their own algorithmic state. Art for art's sake. Remove. Enjoy the silence. Enjoy the silence. Are you enjoying the silence?
Yes.
Great. Tear down that wall and build a new era of no era. We could all come from any day of any year in the last 30. On November 9, 1989, watching from the West Side Story, we all look the same, save new international sportswear. We all talk the same, save more new and exciting acronyms and ways to disseminate them. Watching from the West Side Story, nobody has time to be a generation anymore. Time accelerates and brand loyalty rises. Capital accelerates and culture rises. Faster speeds, faster gains, faster cultures. Accelerationism and the current culture of 24 hours asserts an interest in nothing. We feel that time is quickening. It's getting warmer. Acceleration creates heat. Meditate on this. We are probably the end of the world. Every decision that we make now influences the next 2,000 years of people. Essentially, we are our own gods. Every one of you is a god. You're a god. You're a god. You get to be a god. You get to be a god. We're all gods. You have something to say?
I say okay.
Great.
Interdependency and cooperation. Self must create to be. This discovery of self-image. Comprehension of self unassociated. Of self is consent itself. 2. Of self is comprehension. Of self requires definition. Of self requires communication. Of self is action of comprehending self. Of self is operation itself. Self requires of self to see self. Of self how self sees self. Manifesting action of self. Of self requires discourse to exist. Of self requires movement to stay kind. Of self requires conflict. Self is not form. Of self is form. Of self is of self. Self operates of self. Of self is the ability to protect self. The driver creates of self. 3. Of self creates of self. A self is where self becomes secret of self. When the self creates outside of self, it becomes a self. A self is the ability to conceive self integrated. This is self, the self creates identity, self out of self. A self is transformation from self creates identity. The self is simultaneously effective as collective thought. The nature of the reciprocity of self is based on extended exists. And extended is not present in the field of self, but in the self created and extended. And extended is present in the rest of self, but cannot be contained within a self or self. And extended is purely out of self. Therefore, every unity is place of the self is in the place of the self creates the the self, the creation of life extended interference, the source of extended interference of self, particularly the unready state, extended is creation of self. 5. Matter develops in a relationship defining self and of self. The right recognition of himself and the self creates for matter creates intent creates self. Action is where sector matter becomes possible. Matter is the articulation of self. The point where self and matter become possibility. Possibility begins like phase 2 when the information of self on a binary level starts with ones and zeros. As self requires more of it, it becomes static. Static conforms us. Matter conforms us. The conflict between matter and static creates a self and that is static on matter to self. 6. The reality of the concept of static matter manifested as self. The self creating physical reality of self. Corporeal reality is only the product of experience itself. The engagement between the static matter becomes reality. The actualization of self is based on implicitly relates for self and self is reality. This relationship between self and reality is takes form by providing ultimately the confrontation between self and self and matter reality begins to lead to compromise and express self becomes only idealized in place of self. Myself requires inspiration, isolation, represented by personal manifestation, I does not represent self. I is the simple will to self, I creating of self. I infinite, breaking out of self, manifest self, breaking fully self, a self, self is independent, separate from self.